Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Ksenia, and I was trying to discover myself and the reason why I do this channel for about 2 months now. And it has been transforming, at least for me. I know that I don't get tons of views or, people are not like really following me just yet. And I think it's a good place to start an experiment and just to see what you want to tell and what your information is about. And you literally need to find the core of your channel so that providing more information about this core topic would be pleasant for you, would be easy for you. And this will enlighten your listeners with new insights and will inspire them to make wonderful things. My video is very unprepared. I don't have a script and I definitely even don't have an agenda, but I do have a challenge to create one video every week for 52 weeks. So the goal of my process was to, get some inspiration during the week and then to record the video on Thursday and release it on Friday. But this week was very different. It was very emotionally unstable. It was a week before Mother's Day, and our business normally has small uptick during this season, so we were busier than usual. Plus, I did have to prepare for my MBA classes because this weekend I had an in-person class at UCSD, and I had a test as well. So all of that took a lot of time, and I really didn't have that much time to just think and analyze what's going on. And we had like a situation at work that I could have told you about because I think it's interesting, but it has not been fully resolved yet. So I'll just wait on this. But yesterday, because it's really important for me to figure out what I am about and what value I can bring. I don't want to be just a person who doesn't know what they're talking about. And even though I have my business for almost 5 years and I've been in marketing for more than 15 years, I don't think that I'm an expert in any of those fields because the more I learn, the more I understand that I didn't know that much before. And it's just a process. And I always thought that you need to be at a certain point in your career or life to start sharing, to have the right to share. Now that I'm going through different phases, I just felt that it might be useful for some people to hear what I have to say. But I was always on the fence of what do I want to share? Do I want to talk about Etsy? Do I want to talk about Shopify? Do I want to talk about business and MBA studies that I'm going? Do I want to talk about marketing? Do I want to talk about unusual, unconventional practices that I use that help me with growth and with manifesting? And I didn't really know what topic would be the one because I really still don't feel like I'm an expert in any of those fields. But combining the whole experience together, it makes everything different. From what I can see, YouTube has specific channels. So if you want to teach how to sell on Etsy, then you create a specific channel and then you closely review other stores, you closely review Etsy updates, you're just always looking for better practices and you need to be specific. And same with Shopify, same with Amazon, I guess same with manifesting as well. But I think we as people are the combined project of our knowledge and actions. Yesterday, I had a few insights and some feedback from people about what they see in me and why they want to listen to me. And they told me that I inspire them to grow, to become better with just what I do, with my progress and my path. And I'm not sure if this would be a hard skill or soft skill or any skill, right? But in my life, I'm very grateful for that every single day. I think the majority of the things that I want or manifest, they come to life at some points later rather than earlier. Sometimes it's earlier rather than later. but I think my life is filled with magic and with guidance. And I am grateful for the progress that I made, that I started listening to those signs, noticing those signs. And as soon as you start noticing them, you'll see more and more of them. And in a way, they just guide you through your life, and the universe just shows its support to you. So probably mompreneurs, as I said a few videos ago, is too narrow. And when I was thinking about myself, like who I see as my viewers are people like me 3 or 5 or even 10 years ago. They have certain ambitions, they don't have knowledge, they're a little scared of uncertainty, but they still go for it. And what I will be doing during the course of the next 45 videos or so, I will be talking about my practices, like what I do to make sure that I not only achieve my goals, but the vision of my life. And I use so many different tools, and I work with so many different professionals and mentors who are just unfolding the life for me. And I think it's valuable to share, because if it's working for me in my family, in my business, with my children, then it might be very helpful for you. And I definitely still want to share maybe some of the business practices. I'm very interested in growing and learning more. Like, for example, customer segmenting and email marketing is a big project for me, and it excites me. So I will try to tell you about anything that excites me, because what I've seen yesterday after our MBA class, when we were getting a few beers with my classmates, I was talking with several of them, and we were discussing different things, right? Depending on the person. You kind of feel what they might be interested in, or they ask you a question and then you answer it, and then the conversation kept going. And if you tell them something new or something that they can relate to, I really saw the light in their eyes, because it was like they were just so interested in the conversation, and they were inspired, and they were, willing to try things out. And this gave me so much energy that my ultimate goal would be to create the content that would inspire people, that would light up their eyes. If after the video you feel like you're able to achieve something or able to make one more step forward, and you found probably an easier path to do that than you thought before, or you were dreaming about something big and thought that would never happen, and that you watched my video and I would tell you, what happened to me, and then you would be like, wow, things can happen. Sometimes it's our mind limitations and it just playing tricks with us. I'll get to the end now. There should be something useful. I think that only in the first practice that I would suggest you to start noticing. Be very intentional in what you see in the world, and try to find signs and see how universe is talking to you. And if you notice those signs on a regular basis, you will see more of them. And then it will just become a habit, and you will always feel connected and protected. So you can think that I'm a cuckoo, but just give it a try and let me know how it goes. Thank you.